Hi guys, Ian here. Hello again and welcome to my channel. Today I just want to talk about, is science in danger of proving the existence of God? So that might be a bit of a controversial title, but I'll tell you why it's occurring to me that it might very well happen. You know, just yesterday I was doing some reading on quantum physics and the amazing things that they're discovering about subatomic particles and the way subatomic particles behave, and the fact that at the heart of the atom there's absolutely nothing, where they kept going, you know, into the internals of the atom, expecting to find a core particle that was, you know, the building block on which the atomic structure was built. And the more they go into the center of the atom, the more they find that there's nothing there. So yeah, it's amazing. And the bits of the atom that are there seem to behave very strangely when we get to the subatomic level. The laws of physics that we understand seem not to apply. And I was also reading about how scientists are beginning to feel that there are more dimensions than we think there might be. And I think I've mentioned in one of my other videos that there are theories of, you know, 4 theories of how parallel universes could exist. No, these are not just fantasy and fairy tales. We're talking about top world physicists who are coming up with these concepts based on mathematical principles, based on what they find when they do their experiments, especially experiments maybe going on in places like CERN, and so science is really opening up our understanding of the nature of reality and showing us where we really don't understand the nature of reality at all. And then I was reading some esoteric materials, and I was noticing some similarities between things that science was citing and could not explain, and things which occult science were positing with an explanation. So the first thing that struck me was that these principles that esoteric teachings were covering were centuries old, and it is only now that science is catching up and asking the questions. And then there were things that were the very similarities themselves, but of course called by different names and other terms. And to give you an example, when we look at the heart of the atom where there is nothing, and then if we look at the Kabbalistic principles of creation, 5,000 years ago plus we're talking about, when these theories were communicated to humankind, we find that the explanation of the source of life, the divine being, God for want of a better word, is that the divine being is no thing, beyond our comprehension, completely unknown to us, but having no thought, no substance, no quality, termed the extreme negation, the absence of all and everything. So the source of life is the no thing, the heart of the atom is no thing. So we seem to have a little link there, don't we? And then if you look at the behavior of the subatomic particle, which we learn that subatomic particles don't behave in the ways that we would expect them to. They do not obey the known laws of physics, that they respond to observation. They become, I don't exactly know whether it's what we expect them to be, but they obey. the presence of consciousness, and they determine themselves from being of dual potential, and at the moment we only know that they have dual potential, particle or wave. In the presence of consciousness, they become one or the other. They obey the presence of human consciousness. And human consciousness, of course, sits on divine spirit, because you are a splinter of divinity, you are a shard of the divine. You are a creator. And therefore matter responds to your presence, which again is the basis of ritual magic, but I'll come back to that. Let's stick with the Tree of Life at the moment. Now, the Tree of Life and the Kabbalistic explanation of creation is that the no thing emanated an aspect of itself outward and then proceeded to splinter that part of itself through the prism of the Sephira, each Sephira giving divine essence, a kind of a specialized function that creation might come into being. And on the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, the Sephira at the bottom of the tree, the last three, Netzah, Hod and Yesod, are the Sephira that form the basic functions of ritual magic. So Netzah is the realm of dreams and emotion, Hod of intellect and structure and concept, and Yesod, the treasure house of images, the place where visualizations are built as blueprints for the template of reality. So if that is right, what we are seeing when we see subatomic particles responding to the presence of consciousness is the basis of ritual magic, because ritual magic determines that through the power of our emotion, channeled through clarity of thought and accurate visualization, matter obeys the will of the ritual magician. And matter behaves the way that God intended it to. It obeys the builders, the builder of the universe and the small builders, that we are the small creators, as above, so below. And I think as we go on with scientific discovery, we'll find that science and spirituality are not so far apart. They say the same things using different language. It just seems to me that spirituality is farther along the road of knowing than science. Science has to catch up. Anyway, that was just a few of my thoughts which were occurring to me, so as they were at the forefront of my mind, I thought I'd share them with you. So once again, thank you for listening, and catch you again soon. Bye.